Did you know that there are a total of 1,762,450 people who have been diagnosed with cancer this year? According to the statistics from the American Cancer Society, the diagnosis of cancer has decreased by 27%. There are still a large number of men and women who are still dying because of this disease. Today, I will be discussing about why some cancer patients decide to fight this disease on their own, and possible solutions such as cancer therapy groups, cancer organizations, and even close family members to help them get through this terrifying process. For those patients who decide to fight cancer on their own, the National Care Institute declared that most cancer patients have this feeling of loneliness and keep a distance from their loved ones, or feel that they will never understand the struggle of having cancer. According to the article, chemotherapy side effect. During the stages of chemo, the side effects increases the sense of loneliness and bring about other symptoms such as loss of appetite and skin sensitivity. One of the main issues of these feelings is that the patient doesn't want to be a burden to others. While most patients have to deal with cancer alone or have this feeling of loneliness, there are still programs that are there willing to help them. Doing research on the National Cancer website, there are cancer therapy groups such as the Fourth Angel Patient and Caregiving Program. This program is a telephone therapy for people diagnosed with cancer to be assigned with therapists and mentors who were previous cancer survivors. The organization Cancer Cares provides knowledge of different types of cancer and provides support groups. Finally, according to the article Overcoming Cancer, family members want to be there to help support their loved ones that are going through cancer. They should be able to communicate with medical personnel and nurses so that the patient could get better treatment, and at the same time, the loved one or the supporter can help understand what the process is and what they can do to be there for their family members. An example was when I was in eighth grade, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 of colon cancer. And when news got out, friends, families, and even teachers came and helped support me and my mother. During this time, they helped us cook, they helped us clean, and it brought my mother's spirits up. And during that time, she was not going to let cancer get the better of her. And during this time too, I went with her chemotherapy sessions, and I had a better understanding about her symptoms, what she needed from me, and what I can do to help her out as much as I can. Life is temporary for us all, and even if you don't know someone who's suffering from cancer, you can still help. Let me recap on what I have told you about cancer patients. During the stages of cancer, there are those who must go through this rough time all by themselves, but at the same time, they have family members, they have support groups that can be there by their side. And know that if you know anyone or you see a random person who has been diagnosed with cancer, walk up to them and say that I'm here for you and you are not alone. Some of my bibliography is the chemotherapy side effects, 18 ways chemo affects you by healthline.com. Feelings in cancer by the National Cancer Institute. Facts and figures 2019 US cancer death rate has dropped by 27% in 25 years by the American Cancer Society. And finally, Overcoming Cancer, the importance of strong support networks by wellconnell.org.